Hey guys, Sprout here, welcome back to the channel. I've got a quick question for you. When you're playing Apex Legends Mobile, are you the squad member constantly getting killed? Or you're constantly on the floor, crawling around waiting for a revive? You get a couple of good kills and then suddenly someone just sweeps you off your feet and leaves you bleeding out on the floor. Your teammates have ran away because they don't think you're worth saving and you're just, feeling like a bit of a dead weight. Now in this video guys, I'm going to give you a few tips on how you can improve your gameplay overnight. Now, if you do us a huge favour before this video starts, and please hit that subscribe button. I do a lot of handy dandy guides and tip videos and a lot of gameplay as well, as I've noticed that nearly 70% of my viewers aren't subscribed. It takes 1 second to click it. Please do, and make sure you also like the video if you enjoy it. Without further ado though, let's get into how you can improve vastly your Apex Legends mobile gameplay. So guys, there's 3 main principles you want to think about when you're trying to improve your game on Apex Legends Mobile, which is your accuracy, your awareness, and your drop. Now I'm going to go into each one of these in individual detail, just to show you exactly how you're going to improve all 3 of these, as they're very, very important to getting you that higher kill score, more win rate, etc, etc. Right guys, obviously your sensitivity on the game is going to be very important to your accuracy, and if you want to copy mine, I'm putting it on the screen right now, screenshot it, copy it, exactly whatever you want. But bear in mind that I play with just my thumbs. I know a lot of people play with claw, or they play with 6 finger or 8 finger, etc. Might not apply to you, I play with just my thumbs. So this, I've tweaked this over several games now to fit me. What I'm going to suggest you do is you go on over to the training range and you pick up guns that you don't like, right? Pick up ones you wouldn't pick up in a match. Like, don't like the flatline and the other ones like that have got just a little bit too much recoil that I don't really like. I'll drop them for something else if I can help it and just not generally pick them up. And what I'll do is I'll set the AI on the game, because you can do this through the little terminal. You can set them to move around really fast rather than just sitting still somewhere, and just try and shoot them as best you can. And the more you use the guns you don't like, the more you tweak your sensitivity settings to suit these really high recoil guns that you're absolutely terrible with, the better in general you will get at aiming with guns you do like. So when you're running around on the Battle Royale and you're like, oh, I really love this Spitfire, and you pick it up, you've already got your sensitivity set with the terrible gun, and when you're using the really good gun that you really, really like, it's going to be 10 times better, isn't it? So I recommend you spend at least, an hour or two. Maybe it's not that long. If you get a bit bored, you can go do something else for a bit, but spend quite a bit of time fine-tuning your sensitivity in the training range before you go into a match. Thankfully, we've got a training range, because I know on some games I don't have them, and you're like, I'll go in a game, I'll do it as I go, and then you spend the first 10 games getting killed trying to make sure your vertical stability's alright, or your turn is more suited to the way you want to play. What you can also do on train mode is invite one of your friends in and have a little 1v1. That's one of the main things you can do. I haven't personally done it because a lot of my friends are offline, or I don't have any when I want to play and I want to record, but that's just the way it is. If you want to add us, by the way, guys, on the game, it's Sprout YT. Just drop us drop it in my Discord, say, hey, come on 1v1 in the train mode, and I'll quite happily have a go with you. Help you practice, gives me practice as well. But yes, do a 1v1 with someone of similar skill level or better than you. It's pointless, having a fight with someone who's new to the game, doesn't really play shooters. I've downloaded to help you, but I'm not very good at the game, because you're not going to improve. You need to have a challenge to improve your accuracy, to give you that adrenaline boost, to give you that, right, I'm going to die if I don't improve here. And eventually it'll click, and suddenly all your shots will start being on target, and you'll start killing a hell of a lot more people. And your friend won't want to play with you anymore, but that's just the way it is. Right guys, next on the list is awareness. Now, you may have remembered this sort of thing from quite a few guide videos I've done on other games. It's sort of like comes hand in hand with all these sort of games, you know, battle royales, looter shooters, whatever. It's one of them things that a lot of people don't seem to grasp that they need to take note of when they're playing, which is what they're paying attention to. Now, I've played with a lot of players that their only goal in the game is to get more kills than everybody else. They see someone, they run straight at them, shooting. They don't think about the cover around them, they don't think about other players. A lot of the time, you'll find people just drop solo. I just want to kill, and then if I get killed, I'm going to leave the game. That's what a lot of people that I play with do. It's just ridiculous, right? If you want to win more matches, you want to get more kills, you need to be aware of the map around you, which is, it sounds obvious, but the amount of people that don't grasp this is absolutely ridiculous. You need to constantly be aware of how much meds you've got, how much shield you've got. You know, are you fully topped up? Do you need to heal? Do you need to recharge your shield? If I push this person, I can see in the distance, and he starts shooting back, and I'm about to die, is there cover near where I am to duck into to heal myself? Will I have time in this cover to heal myself before he catches up to us to finish us off? Sort of things that a lot of people don't think about, and your teammates screaming for you to revive him, and you're like, well, if you weren't standing in the middle of the field, full autoing that full squad, you wouldn't be dead right now. And it boils me watching people play like this, but it's just one of them things where you need to sit and think, what can I do better in this scenario which will make me less of a target and more of a killer? You know what I mean? So you need to go into games in a passive-aggressive mode, get into this mindset, and you'll win a lot more. Don't think about thirsting for the kill. Think about your own survivability, and if you manage to get the kill in the process, all the better. So remember, guys, positioning, cover, you know, making sure you're topped up, you're nice and safe, you've got plenty ammo, you've got plenty health and stuff, gives you the advantage over the other player, which unfortunately 7 or 8 times out of 10 will be the player I'm on about, the one that'll just run for you. And 9 times out of 10, if someone's running to you in the open, you've got a nice cover to shoot from, you're going to come out on top. So remember, guys, awareness is the key to success. Obviously, all 3 of these things are the key to success, but this is one of the most important things when you are inside the game and you don't want to die straight away. Right, guys, this is the last one of the video, which is the drop. Now, so many people do this. I go in random squads and they all do it. I don't understand why people still think this is a cool thing to do, which is friggin' hot drop. Why do you need to hot drop? What is the point of it? If you're looking to win the game and you drop and you can't find decent equipment straight away, there's 6 other squads around you, what are you going to do? You're going to die. Or if you're some sort of, you know, massive pro, which sometimes I can be, but at the moment my ping's that high that it's just not really a good idea, you know, because sometimes my ping spikes. I'm on VPN after all to close beta in Hong Kong, I'm in the UK. It's not a very good idea for me to hot drop. My teammate dropped this here, I was like, oh my god, what are you doing? Tried my best, but everything went to crap very, very quickly. And there's nothing I could do about it. I tried my best, but people need to stop hot dropping. If you want to improve in this game, people usually on another game, they'll say, you know, on another video, they'll say, if you want to improve your game, you should hot drop every time. That's what they'll say. Hot drop every time, improves your reflexes. No, it doesn't, right? It gets you out of games quicker, and you just end up feeling more useless than you did to begin with, because people keep killing you. And you're like, well, I hit that guy so many times, still died, or his teammate goes, or I got third party, I don't have any meds. You're not going to improve, or you will eventually, gradually, over the course of several months. If you want to improve, you know, your reaction time and your accuracy and stuff, use number step 1 in this video to do that. Don't hot drop and waste your potential to win the games. What I'm going to suggest you do, guys, is pick the safest, quietest place on the map to drop. Pick a place that you drop and you don't see any other players, so that you've got time to gear up, you've got time to get all the meds you want, all the extra shields you want, all the ammo you want, you know, extra scopes, extra gear. You can run around quite happily for the first 10 minutes of the match, barely seeing anybody, and then when it comes to it, when you get into an engagement, you're already fully geared up. Sometimes these guys are hot drop, yes, it's a high tier zone. They're usually fully geared as well by the time you meet them. But at least you've got a bit more of a chance to actually get the upper hand on them instead of you drop and all you can find is a shotgun and you're absolutely terrible with shotguns and you get a couple of hits on someone, then his teammate and 6 other squads start shooting you and your teammates can't get to you because you've hot dropped and there's too many people around you and are bleeding out on the floor. You leave one of your teammates by himself and he can't do jack all to save your life. So stop hot dropping. It doesn't help anybody unless your ping is really high and you're really confident and you're one of the best players in the game and you're quite confident with any gun you find, you can kill anybody who comes along, you can jump around the map and stuff like that. Yes, hot drop then. But if you're trying to improve your game, don't hot drop, safe drop, get the guns you want, get the ammo you want, get the meds you want, and it stands you in good stead for the rest of the game, and it takes away the surprise of, well, there's too many people around us, it just, stop hot dropping, guys, just safe drop. You're not proving, anything to anyone by constantly hot dropping but yourself that you can die more than you thought you could. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave the video there. I hope all these tips help you improve your game vastly. I hope you come on the comments and say this video really helped me. I've started winning games more. I would love to see that. Jump on my Discord, tell us about it. The link is in the description. And make sure you subscribe, guys. I could be well on my way to 3,000 by now. If some more people would just hit that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. And make sure you do also like the video. So guys, thanks for watching. And stay tuned as I'll be doing more guides, more tip videos, and many more gameplays in the future. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.